Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to my latest review. And now we're taking a look at Cauldron for the Amstrad CPC. Now, back in August of 2020, when I first started doing game reviews, I reviewed the ZX Spectrum version and gave it a rather middling 5 out of 10. Complaining about insanely unfair difficulty level and some really frustrating gameplay mechanics and the fact that it's blooming nigh on impossible to get anywhere without dying. So, as you can see, you've got pulsating programming by Richard Leinfeldner and dynamic designing by Steve Brown. And you see the game was published by Palace Software in 1985. Press fire to fly upon thy quest. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just get on with it, shall we? So here's the hag we're controlling, and before anyone complains that the hag is what they actually call the witch in this game. So there's a clearing we can take off from without going completely, and I clearly hit that bat with my magic just then, somehow went straight through it, which is not a good start. And that there's a key down there, and that pulsating thing is a means of being able to top up your magic percentage, which drains as you fly, drains as you shoot, and drains even more as you take hits. And it's blooming hell! Accidentally knocked to the right there, so I land on the clearing. Whereas, as you can see, she moves just a little bit faster when she's on foot compared to in the Spectrum version when she absolutely limps along, but she's still not particularly quick. And I've got that key, and those bats are after me. I'll just top up with this. So as you can see, those pulsating starry things are a means of being able to top up your magic. As far as I could make out, those are nowhere to be found in the Spectrum version, which made the game even more unfair than was it really necessary. I mean, maybe they couldn't put it down there because of the Spectrum's colour attribute limitations, but to miss them out completely and not even give you the chance of giving you more, that's just ridiculous. I mean, how are you meant to get anywhere without getting your butt handed to you every 5 seconds? But as you've pointed out, the collision detection is not that great in this. That's one weakness that this version has over the Spectrum version. I was reviewing back in 2020. Oh. One thing I do like about this version is that the enemies go at varying different speeds, so they all pretty much went at the same speed in the Spectrum version. Right, another key, so I'm going to have to land on a clearing. Luckily, unlike the Spectrum version, you can actually walk across to other screens whilst on foot. You can't do that in that version. You're completely constrained to the screen you happen to be on at the time. You can only actually change screens if you're in flight. So I'm just going to go and get that key that I saw. Oh, great. There's the key. Well, I'm going to get that then. She just walks straight through it unless I can't have more than one key, which is odd because you need, in a Spectrum version, you need different coloured keys in order to open the door of the corresponding colour. Oh, for God's sake! Well, there's a door there. I won't do that just yet. I need to find somewhere to get more health first. Ah! If I don't die, please. There's a key there. Well, I'm going to top up with that, obviously. can't believe they missed those out of the Spectrum version. That made it pretty much impossible. Top up my magic because as I said, you use up magic even just by being in midair. All those seem to just go any old how, even though they're... Okay, so that door's the same colour as the other one. So presumably in this version... Oh, that's different. So... Oh, God. I really hope this isn't going to be as frustrating as in the Spectrum version. Oh, God. As you can't fire while you're on... So ridiculous. Now, where am I meant to go? Do I go to the left or to the right? And do I drop or do I jump? Oh, great. So I was supposed to jump. How was I supposed to know that? Okay. You call yourself a... Will you jump? Oh, God. Again, where am I meant to go? Oh, okay. Oh, there's a bit of slowdown here. There's too much going on the screen. Oh. Oh, come on, I landed on that. So it's still got the same problem as the Spectrum version of being able to fall right through platforms. Seriously, what the hell? So, and you also can't... Oh, come on, that wasn't that far. Goodness me, and I thought Minor Willie had, from Manic Miner, had problems with falling at height. So what you're trying to do is find various bits and pieces to put in your cauldron back at your little cottage, and usually those bits and bobs are found in these caves, but not this time by the looks of things. This is making me nervous. God, I honestly thought she was going to fall right through it. Oh, God. Thy quest has failed. Do not dismay. Thou mayst succeed another day. Reach the pumpkin's deadly room and win thyself the golden broom. Thy score 1,650. Ironically, I think that was exactly the same score that I got in my Spectrum review, although I have noticed that they haven't misspelt pumpkins, although they have still forgotten the apostrophe that neither is required for the possessive. Let's give that another whirl. Let's see what happens if we go right this time. Another bit to me recharge myself down there. There's another, yeah, the all doors seem to be exactly the same colour, so you only need, it looks like in this version any key can open any door, but once you've used the key for a door, it disappears from your inventory and you have to... I don't know whether that means you have to pick it up again if you, for whatever reason, needed to leave that cave and go back in it, or whether once it's open, that's it. it's the ghosties, from which I remember from the Spectrum version. Another door there. Yeah, all the doors seem to be the same colour in this version. Oh, God. Oh, come on, get out of the way. Oh, blooming hell. Let's get this key. Sorry, you're not fast enough to catch me. See, look how much faster she walks on land in this version. She would have been crawling. Oh, God. She would have been crawling in the Spectrum version. Oh, God. Now, with these platforms, do I actually have to move with them like I do in the Spectrum version, or do I just... No, I have to move with them. What a surprise. Don't be too logical, will you? Oh, God. Why does that floor kill you? What sense does that make? Ugh. And how am I meant to get over there? She can't make that jump. I think I'm going to go back outside. I don't know when. I'm just going to try something. No, if you go back outside, you have to pick up another key in order to be able to go back in. So, boy, that's one thing that the Spectrum version has over this version. Once you've got a key, you've got it for keeps, and you can go in and out at your leisure, as long as you don't die, of course. Because once you've got a key of a particular colour to open the door of the same colour in that version, it's in your inventory for the rest of the game, either until you somehow complete the game, or if you lose all your lives, with the latter being clearly the most likely, especially in that version. Oh, God. I'm going to get this key. Yeah, you can only have one key in this, by the looks of things. I better get that magic rebuild as soon as I get back into the skies. Oh, come on, I hit that for bat. Oh, the collision detection in this. Ugh. Well, I finally actually registered a hit. Better get that. Now I've got the deadly seagulls. Oh, come on, I hit that. You saw that. That went straight through that seagull. And again, not the... I clearly should have hit that uppermost one. How am I going to get that key? Seriously. She can't touch water and then... So how on earth is she supposed to get that key? You can't... I don't think you can even pick up a key unless you're actually on the ground. Yeah, the fiery balls here don't act. It would also be nice if you could actually fire while on the ground, but no. Ah, there's one of the ingredients I need, so see if I can try not to die. Oh, come on, how did that hit? How am I meant to get up there? She can't jump high enough. Bullshit, I landed on that platform. Oh, be consistent. See, she can't reach it. She can't jump high enough. I need to get this key. Since I haven't got the key that I used to get in there anymore. And of course there's that key that's above the water surface, which Madam here can't actually get. Okay. For some reason I know that was firing by itself just then. And again, why are you firing by yourself all of a sudden, madam? Oh, better go back and top up. So, again, she's firing by herself again. Stop firing by yourself, you're draining my magic. What? Where's my key gone? Oh, for God's sake. I had a key and it seems to have just disappeared. I'll just use this one then. I'll move faster. God, I thought that thing was going to hit me. What's in here? Oh, friggin' hell, not this one again. No, thank you. Is the key going to be there so I can pick it up again? No, of course not. I hope that it hasn't soft locked the game. That if I run out of keys, it's impossible to go in any doors, because that will really tick me off. Oh, God. Why are you firing all by yourself? I mean, you wouldn't so much mind. Every time you fire, you lose 1% of your magic score. And it drains as you're flying anyway, which makes sense. There's a key there, so I've got to find somewhere to... I hit that, come on. Collision detection in this is garbage. Right, there's a landing there. I've got to walk all the way over here just to get that key. And I'm powerless to do anything about these things because she can't fire while she's on land. Another complaint I had about the Spectrum version. I mean, it's probably the Commodore 64 version. Of course. Why don't... I got a key now, so... Oh, God. She still could be to do with moving a bit quicker. See, I can't avoid any of these. Oh, I'm going to die again, aren't I? Oh, that is bullshit. I couldn't do anything about that. Ah, maybe I can get this one. This looks like it's actually attainable. Right, let's take that back to the cottage and put it in my cauldron. Goodness, that didn't even touch me. Oh, it started firing by itself again. And stop firing by yourself. Only fire when I tell you to fire, god damn it. This is going to kill me. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to top up here because I know I'm going to die if I don't. This is... Oof. How unfortunate was that? Oh. If I'd known the key was going to... That is my cottage. Now I just got... Stop firing by yourself! Right. Yay, now I can take that frog into the house. Yeah, there's the frog I picked up from that cave. I'm going to head over here and get the magic top-up and the key that I saw a few moments ago. Graphics are nice, admittedly. Obviously, because it's an Amstrad, and it doesn't have the same attributes, limitations of the Spectrum, so there's not really any colour clash in the same way, although it is some slight mixing of colours as things take on a semi-transparent sheen as they go over, like the bats and the witch changing colours. Can't pick up that. Oh, come on. Stop firing by yourself. That's drained about 10% of my magic. Thank God this was there. Stop firing by yourself. See, it's firing by itself again. I'll see if having that frog allows me to do some jump higher than I could before. Oh, come on. Oh no. Now she's even jumping by herself. This is going to be a huge problem. Oh, come on. Why is that floor killing her? It's just a normal... last life now. Now is this going to let me get that? No, of course not. She can't jump high enough. So that was Cauldron for the Amstrad CPC. Although it's got some improvements over the Spectrum version, I'm not just talking about cosmetic either. The ability to be able to top up your magic even with those little pulsating stars is a big plus, but unfortunately it does have some other problems that pretty much negate that benefit. Graphics very nice, lots of colour from lots of colour and it and everything looks really good. Generally animated well. Some slowdown when there's a lot on the screen there, as we saw on one or two of the underground levels where the computer couldn't quite handle as much going on screen as there was. sound is effective enough. Bit disappointing for the CPC, which has always had a sound chip, whereas the Spectrum at the time didn't. So it's a shame there's no music in game, especially as the game wasn't a lazy Spectrum port. Gameplay still rather frustrating. I mean, it's still got the same problem that you don't know where to go in those underground caverns, so you don't know whether you need to jump or just drop or just walk into the next screen or anything like that until you've done it, which is a major beginner's trap thing, which wasn't really necessary. And there seemed to it still has the same problem of not being able to just stand on a moving platform to move with it. You have to actually physically move with it. And there are some things where your witch simply couldn't jump high enough. That, coupled with the fact that the witch suddenly started to effectively press the fire button by herself, which is a huge problem when shooting drains your magic. And yeah, you can top it up, but there's still a danger of not being near to one of those things. And I am a bit worried about the fact that you lose a key once you've opened the door. I'm extremely concerned that there could potentially be a point where you've no keys left to collect and it's impossible to get in the doors. I really hope that keys reappear, even if they don't reappear in the same places, once you've exited a door, because I don't like the idea that you're stuck outside and can't complete the game. Even though the witch is faster on land than she is in the Spectrum version, she still moves a bit too slowly for my liking, and she still can't outrun the vast majority of enemies that rain down on her, and she still can't defend herself by being able to shoot whilst on the ground. Especially as you quite often have to go multiple screens to pick up keys and the like, which means you're very vulnerable. So yeah, as you probably guess, I wasn't particularly impressed with this version either, and I think that it's going to get 5 out of 10 for this version as well. It is a plus that you can replenish your magic outside, but the other problems pretty much nullify that, and it really is such a shame. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope to catch you on another video soon. Texie88 out.